lots of time goes into recruiter and coordinating with the candidate, scheduling, getting them onboarded, right? That takes a lot of time, right? And you want that experience for a candidate to be phenomenal.
Hi, I'm your host, Dave Peck. Welcome to this episode of Life Between Meetings. I'm subbing in today for Cardi B. Seems she couldn't make it today, I'm here today with a very special guest, John Stuart from JobVite. John, welcome to this episode.
Dave, thank you for having me.
You look familiar. I feel like I've known you my whole life.
I think it's been since about kindergarten. That's how long we've known each other. I think I was at your first kindergarten birthday party where we had a magician.
We did have a magician. That's correct. Very good, by the way.
Yep.
He remembers that. Tell me what you do at JobVite. You're the VP of DevOps and some other stuff I can't pronounce.
Yeah, so being in a small company, right, we got to wear multiple hats. So I cover DevOps, right, the culture of connecting developers and operations. Also cover IT systems and services that we provide for the corporate environment. And then security, right, making sure that all our data is protected. Those are the three areas I kind of cover.
Wow. So you're busy is what you're trying to tell me.
Definitely busy, right? And, especially with a company that's so distributed, right, as a company and trying to support 400 users that need to collaborate and communicate.
All right, a lot of things you unboxed. So let's go over a couple things. So tell me what JobVite does first and how it helps people, and then I want to talk about the distribution of your offices.
Absolutely. Yeah, so JobVite's all about helping find candidates and people and get them onboarded into a company, right? And so this starts with recruitment-based marketing, right? The unemployment numbers are at historic lows, so we've got to find the right candidates, right? So we're helping these companies, our 2,000 companies, find candidates. Once they're attracted to it, we're making sure that we are communicating with them all the time, whether that's text, whether that's email, scheduling interviews as part of that process, allowing them to do it themselves, and then get them onboarded, right? So from the moment they're thinking about finding a job to the time they start, we want to expedite that entire process.
So JobVite is a tool that will help my company. I think RingCentral uses JobVite, don't we? Okay, so let's use RingCentral as an example. So you help RingCentral find candidates first, right?
Yep. Communicate
with them and onboard them?
Yes, it can be from sending out marketing emails. It can be career websites, right? It can be that text communication with a candidate all the way through, right? Because you have to keep the candidate engaged all the way through the process. Otherwise, you're going to lose them. They're going to start ghosting you.
What about employees that are working in my company? Do they use JobVite? I mean, do they go there and apply for a career within the company? How do they know about it?
So it's all about internal mobility, right? If you have good employees, you want to retain them. You want to give them their opportunity to grow. So you want to be able to post jobs internally to those employees so that they can apply for it and move through the company and grow, right? You want to retain that good talent. So that's another part and a feature that we've recently built into the fold that has helped us, with our customers, or actually helped our customers, turn around and keep their staff.
So one of the other things you said that really stuck with me was texting. How does that work? I find that incredibly exciting. Is that weird that I find that exciting?
Yes.
It is weird.
It's definitely newer and it's different. It's new for the recruitment marketing, spot, right? How do I schedule an interview, right? How do I get information? If you can quickly do that on text, right? And this is a way a recruiter can interact quickly with a potential candidate, their experience is going to be better.
Am I texting a recruiter or am I texting an AI or a chatbot?
We have the ability to do both, but for most of the part, it is the real recruiter texting back and saying, yes, hey, can you come in on Tuesday at 3 p.m. and meet with Dave to hear about this great PR opportunity that we have within the company?
Okay, so then you mentioned about distributed offices and JobVite can help you with that. How do you communicate to all these different offices? How are you collaborating with these different offices? What tools do you use? How do you do it?
Yeah, and I think this is where, right, you're a customer of JobVite.
Yes.
We're a customer of RingCentral.
Full transparency right here, folks.
And we have 7 key locations, right? But we have people all throughout the world. And how do you work across all these different time zones, right? So we need to have a real-time collaboration platform that allows us via, texting, via phone calls, web conferencing, which is my number one used tool. That is what RingCentral has brought to us and brought us all together to operate as one company. Because keep in mind, we were 4 companies just a year ago.
Right.
And now we've brought these 4 companies together. And so just last week, I was in Indianapolis and we were having product roadmap discussions with people in India, people in Vancouver, people in San Mateo, California, right? So we're all over the world. And being able to have that real-time collaboration, having sheets up on the screen and be able to work through it allowed us to streamline our whole process without having to fly everybody in.
You're a good man, John Stewart. Yeah. You're a good man. Thanks, John, for joining us in this episode.
Thank you.
If you like this episode, please subscribe to our show. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, a share would be great. And there'll be links to JobVite in our description as well to John Stewart as well, I think. Thanks.